All right, welcome into the channel, everybody. This video is about inventory for your business. And yeah, we started ours. It's after the new year, and we, as promised, you need to get in there. My wife corrected about 12 totes of inventory, and there was a lot of errors, surprisingly. Shocked by that. I thought we had done a good job last year, but even better this year. So we're already seeing an increase in sales because of this already today. So we'll get on to the video later. And that's her enjoying herself now. All right. Be back. Okay, this is the reality of a part-time reseller. You got to work when you can. It's like 11 o'clock at night here, and the hustle never ends. So this is the front of our house. It's a pretty nice house. I'm pretty proud of that. A lot of hard work and dedication went into getting this one, let me just tell you. So if you're not familiar with the channel, my name is Bob. I'm the Rocket City Reseller. And if you can see this video, because there's not enough light back here, I appreciate you tuning in, and we're going to get this one put away. Okay, so like I was saying, I am Bob the Rocket City Reseller, and it was really dark out there. So I want to make sure you guys can see the scope and breadth of our inventory. We are niched down to plush and toys solely. So with that comes a lot of busy times in the fourth quarter, and boy, did we ever have one hell of a fourth quarter, even with the economy being the way it is. I think more people are buying used, quite honestly, because of it. So not necessarily a bad thing to have when you're a reseller, I suppose. We do share this area with some personal lawn equipment, and we're going to be tackling that this spring. So stay tuned for that cleanup video. If you like the day in the life ASMR type cleaning videos, I have one posted. Feel free to check that out. And yeah, so this is our shed area. It's a pretty good sized shed. I think it's like 50 by 20 maybe. So we're going to be getting an even bigger building. That's what we're planning for this year, hopefully, fingers crossed. A 5-car garage, hopefully, which will store the entirety of our business. So we share this space with our garage and also part of our house. So we're trying to get stuff out of the house and into the outbuildings. So that's the plan for this year, 2026, about growing your business. And yeah, this is getting long-winded, so we'll go ahead and get you back into the video. Maybe we'll do some fast forward through the rest of this, but I want to welcome you in, and let's see if we can get some of this done. Let's try not to bust my butt here. Live on YouTube. Trying to put these back in order, and this area needs to be cleaned too, so let's try to scooch this out of the way. And yeah, I know shelves would be better, right? I get it. But would I be able to hold as much? That's the problem as of right now. So when in Rome, be a Roman, as they say. So this one is definitely not ideal, but I think it works best for what we're trying to do, and trying to hold all of our inventory. And I put these in backwards because I'm too busy talking, but that's part of it, right? So when stuff like that happens, don't get frustrated. Just do better, and try to pay attention. Doesn't help that I have ADHD, so with that. I noticed something about reselling. There's a lot of resellers that have ADHD. I wonder if there's a correlation between the two. So if you didn't know, I'm a data scientist, do that full time. And my wife does reselling full time. So, and yeah, there's a little bit about our life. I'm going to go ahead and get the rest of these totes here. We stopped right about here. So I'm going to get all that stuff loaded in. And then tomorrow we're going to pick up from 13, probably get 13. So 1, 2, 3, 4, try to get these 4 into the house so that my wife can start inventory tomorrow. As we go through our inventory, we're paring down things. We're also ensuring there is correctness in product, making sure it's listed, that it's not missing from inventory. So all the things. So we're not only checking what's in here, we're also checking the location to see if there are items that are supposed to be in here that are not. So A lot goes into the reselling, and I want to make sure that we have these kinds of conversations because I don't think they're talked about enough, quite honestly, in the reselling community. At least I haven't found them on YouTube. Probably will now that I post this video, but yeah, so that's kind of the idea behind what we're doing. And we're also got to fill these because we have a metric ton of items that need to be put away that are listed. So we've been working hard over the fourth quarter. And yeah, sometimes people say you're lucky, but I think what it is all the hard work that goes into it. They don't see, they just see the success of it. So is it luck or is it hard work and practice? So question mark, right? So think about that. And we're going to go ahead and get back to the house and get the other totes. Okay, here we are with another load going into the shed. Yeah, we talked about hard work and luck and what that kind of looks like. A lot of people sometimes see that and can't differentiate because they don't see these 11 p.m. nights and the hustle that goes into it, and also the 5 a.m. mornings. So I think there's a lot of that. And if you can't see this video, that's okay. You can hear the sound of my voice. So I just want to encourage you to get up, do the work, show up for yourself. This is not a Disney movie. There is nobody coming to save you. There is no prince that's going to kiss you and make your woes go away. I'm a realist, and yeah, so I can't say enough about that. Sometimes I believe that society has lied to a lot of people, and we tend to believe that type of thing, and that's just not the case. So the messaging here is 2026, grow your business, show up for yourself, do the work, and I guarantee you're going to be successful. And with that, we're going to go ahead and move these totes over. And I put these, of course, in backwards. So there's that. Okay, that's 6. We have 5 right here. So yeah, can't say enough about showing up for yourself, really. A lot of people tend not to do that. And remember, take care of yourself too. Not a lot of people do that as well. And you know what? Treat yourself kindly. Do nice things for yourself. A lot of people are not doing that. And to think with that, we don't feel like we're worthy, maybe, to take care of ourselves. And I want to just encourage you to, to do those types of things. I just started, I'm a little bit older. I'm 51. And yeah, I just started learning that, because, when you're dead, 10 minutes after you're gone, they're going to forget about you. So don't worry about what other people think. Just do you. Try to find some happiness along the way. And we're off to get the other totes. So we'll go ahead and pause there, and we'll be right back. Just really quick, thank God for nosy neighbors, because that light is a godsend. It really is. They like to watch us for some reason. No idea. That's America for you. If you're watching from overseas, hey, leave it in the comments. I'd love to hear where you're from and what you resell, what that is looking like on the other side of the world. And yeah, this is Alabama at night. And look, all those stars, y'all. I don't know if you can see those on camera. Hopefully you can. But wow, what an incredibly brisk and beautiful night. All right, let's get that bag. All right, so here I am again getting the rest of what we got through today. And by we, I mean my wife. She is a powerhouse. She was able to get all this done by herself, and while I was working on other things. And yeah, so went inside, and she was just like, I was like, what are you doing? She was on the computer. And she's like, oh, planning our next sourcing trip. I was like, aha. I said, okay, so where are we going? She's like, oh, we're going to St. Louis. I was like, okay. She's like, you're taking me for my birthday. I was like, okay. So apparently we're going to St. Louis. So be on the lookout for those videos of us sourcing in St. Louis. I did a few last year with my phone, but I did not have my metas at the time. So it should be a good time. We've been there once before, and it was absolute fire. So if you're from that area, St. Louis, and you'd like to meet up, yeah, drop a comment. Love to meet you, find out what you resell, and connect. So let us know. And yeah, we're going to go ahead and put these up here and get the rest of these totes in. So never thought in a million years I'd be interested in Missouri. Not that I've seen much of it, just, it's the Goodwill Outlet bin. But the St. Charles area is actually not bad. And one of our good friends, the Rebel Resellers' husband, Robert, has family there in Missouri. And they spend a lot of time out that way. And they actually turned us on to that area for sourcing. And we appreciate them for it. So if you're not following the Rebel Reseller on YouTube, you need to definitely do that. She inspired a lot of this. And she doesn't know how much of an impact maybe she made in our family's lives. And I just want to thank her. I try to acknowledge them as when I can. And if you're not following them on YouTube, you really need to do that. I can't say that enough. She has a lot of insight, and sorry about being out of breath. Yeah, so a lot of work here. But yeah, she has a lot of insight into reselling, and definitely 10 of 10 recommend. And let's go ahead and get the rest of this put away. All right. And just like that, mischief managed. Man, I wish I had a Marauders map. That'd be an interesting life, I think. And so we're going to go ahead and get the rest of this in. We're going to keep this one short, I think, and continue to maybe fast forward through some of this. But I want to just thank you for watching, and let's see if we can get some of the stuff inside. Oh, don't forget to like and subscribe if you like this type of thing. The day in the life of a reseller. Day in the life. This is what it's like, man. $250,000 in 2 years. It takes a lot of hard work. It really does. And really proud of my wife. She does the bear share of this. I'm just sidekick, or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, so she is a force to be reckoned with, as I always say. And I can't appreciate her enough. All she does for her family, stay-at-home mom, foster mom, dog mom, reseller, wife, best friend to many. She's never met a stranger, that's for sure. If you know Amanda, and if you haven't met her, and you're going to be in the Nashville area around the end of April, there's the Nashville reseller meetup that they do. The Nashville Flipper Ray. I'll try to QR code his YouTube channel here. He's he puts on this reseller meetup every year, or at least the last 2 years. And it really has been a real joy to get to know a lot of other resellers. So if you're in the southern states, or I really suggest coming out to a meetup, even if it's not the Nashville reseller meetup, and meeting some folks and growing your network. If you can't do that, make sure you're checking our podcast out at least on YouTube here at the Rocket City Reseller channel. And it's called Launchpad, Mondays at 8 p.m. Eastern. And we talk about all things reselling, how to grow your business, how to scale. We're going to have an episode on January 26th about how to set up Whatnot, how to set up shows, best practices. It's going to be a real hands-on experience. So if you've been thinking about Whatnot to grow your business, and why not? Because it's a great platform. Live reselling is the future for sure. I just want to encourage you to check that episode out at the very least, and let us know what you think. So we're going to get these inside. Thanks for watching this YouTube channel, and subscribing, liking, and following along. We're going to end it here, I think. And just want to remind you guys, if you can't be good at it. And again, wow, what an incredible evening to be reselling. All right, guys, until next video. All right, I forgot to mention one thing before we break for the day. We're going to have a Whatnot question and answer sessions every Sunday at 10 a.m. and Sunday at 10 p.m. I'm sorry. Wait, Sunday morning, 10 a.m. Okay, Central, and then 7 p.m. Central at night. So the first one is with SheShed244 Ashley from Whatnot Acclaim. And also at night is going to be Tennessee _treasures. Both prominent figures of the Whatnot community. And we're going to talk about all things reselling, not just Whatnot. So you don't want to miss that one. I just want to mention that as we finish up here. So, and we'll go ahead and put some links to their socials here. And can't say enough about them as resellers and great people as well. And we're doing that podcast together. So this is in conjunction with that. So it's powered by Rocket City Reseller Presents Launchpad and QR code one more time. Be sure to check it out. We would appreciate any viewership. And yeah, this time I mean it. All right. Rocket City Reseller out. We appreciate you.